Before this video starts, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and let's get into the video.
キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
I know some people wake up and they check YBA and they're like, man, this game still doesn't have my favorite stand, I'm not playing. Okay, maybe nobody does that, but okay, just listen, okay? We all know there's some stands we want in this game, alright? So there's a few stands that I want to mention to you guys that I think should be in game. So, introducing Potato's list of stands that should be in YBA. Yeah, okay, bear with me. These first two stands are something people would not want, but I think it contributes to the variety of stands and the stand types, alright? So, without further ado, introducing number 5. I think most people would not want in game, but I think it just contributes to the balance of the game and stand type variety. At number 5, we have Jeb. Now, most people probably don't even know what Jeb is. It's a long distance range stand, and it is basically literally water that just attacks with high power. That's literally what the stand is, and the reason I chose this stand is because I feel like this game should have much more long range stands, okay? There's not enough long range stands in this game, and I don't know. I just feel like there should be way more long range stands because there are a lot of long range stands in the actual series. Next stand, we have Moody Blues.
Moody Blues?
And this is used by Bucciarati. Alright, now this stand basically it reverts you back to a point you were, or at least that's what happens in other JoJo games, but in the actual show he rewinds just to see what actually had happened in a situation or something like that. This stand would be really cool because most stands that have to do with time are like the super OP ones. This is a different type of stand. It doesn't have to be super rare or super OP. It could just be one of those useful side stands that people just get in the beginning of starting your Bizarre Adventure and build off of it. Next stand at number 3, we have The World Over Heaven. Personally, I was disappointed with having the World Alternate Universe because I feel like The World Over Heaven would have been a much better stand to do instead of Alternate Universe. Maybe it's because I haven't tried it, but I know for a fact that The World Over Heaven is definitely better. If you were to have The World Over Heaven, it would be more in comparison to the stronger type stands. It's kind of like you wasted your time getting a whole heart from SBR or the arcade after gambling for hours and then get this stand. I don't know if it's really that bad, honestly. Maybe I haven't seen a super good player with it, but all I know is I know it can't compare to those high tiers top stands. Finally, we have Made in Heaven.
Made in Heaven.
This is used by Pucci, and Made in Heaven is a stand that is very fast. It has to do with kind of like time, but it's really just how fast it is. It has some time resistance, so it can move in time stop. That's what most games do, on ROBLOX specifically. And it's a just rare stand usually in ROBLOX games. And powerful. So, if this stand were to come in game, I think it would bring in a new style if you were to actually ride on the stand and it wouldn't be like on the side of you or something, or it could be on the side of you and you could be riding on it. There aren't many stands in the game, weirdly, that don't have a stand ride or a stand propel. Basically what I mean by that is how Sticky Fingers has this little move where it just like zips along the ground and you use that for speed. Only one stand has that in this game. I could be mistaken, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's only that one stand. And it could bring some variety into the game with that. and I think it'd just be a really cool stand in general to have. Finally, we have the one and only Tusk. Now, I know it's not just me that wants this, it's everyone that wants this. This is used by Johnny Joestar. It is a Joestar stand, of course, and it has high power. It has to do with nails, velocity, stuff like that. Really basic stand, but it is kind of strong. It's really strong. What am I even talking about? But it would be really cool to have this in game. We are getting it in game soon, but they need to hurry up and get it in game now. So with that being my end of the list, if you do want some of these stands to be added in game, let me know in the comments what you agree on, or if you disagree, you think some other stands should be added in game, tell me and I'll reply to some of them as much as I can. And I will see you tots later in the next video. Peace.